Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Diablo 3. My name is Wilfred. So I have a confession. I have not played the Challenge Rift till this morning. I gave it a shot thanks to my friends Nostromos on YouTube saying that yeah, give it a go. It's rather doable. So I always thought that Challenge Rift is like a set dungeon, nothing but annoying and frustration. But well, I mean, I've not played the Witch Doctor that much, and definitely I have not done the Jade Harvester set, which is what this particular weekly challenge is about. But I have fun. I mean, I've got to play some other people's build, and not sure how that build would work in an end game, but because the rift is like, I think, level 50 rift. But I have fun doing something different from what I used to do. The reward is pretty nice as well. I think there's like a 15 cash material from the bounty cash material, 15 of them, which is, I mean, it's faster than doing a bounty, I guess, alone. So, yep, I do recommend you guys to take a look at it, but don't get too frustrated if it doesn't work out for you. More so just to break the monotonous of the same build that you've been running again and again. So what I'm going to do is just go in and talk a little bit about this particular build, and I'm going to just append the video of the run that I've made. I will not commentate on that, just take a look at that if you'd like to, but mainly just to share with you my experience when it comes to a challenge rift, at least the very first time of it. So this is story mode, this is bounty and rift, and this is your challenge rift. Challenge rift is that you use someone else build and gear and try to beat the time of the person being set. So time to beat is 6 minutes 15 seconds, and this is the challenge 83, the Americas. There's an expiry date as well because they will rotate the build every week, I believe. My wife really want this this offhand item. She said, I really want it. Now you could do it solo. I think my friends did it like in a group as well, but you just start game here. All right. Now it's interesting because you are running some kind of like gear and build that you normally wouldn't do, and I would not spend too much time talking about it. But for those who are new to Jade Harvester, this is the best set item for this season 16, bar none. There's a major patch went on to balance all the classes, which I kind of understand the philosophy, because we all know that Necromancer was really strong. We all know that Wizard has a Firebird or whatever build that was really strong. But it's interesting that to see they buff a lot of other set items to be on par, if not beyond the the benchmark. So yep, you can say it's power creep, or you could say that it's more the balancing act. But it seems a little bit wrong. If you were to ask me, I've looked at the top 150 Witch Doctor in the American server. I think 95%, if not 99% of them are using the same Jade Harvester set. The rest of it are the Arakai as well as the the ancient set. It's very rare to see anything else out there. That says a lot about the I don't know. I mean, I think there's still a lot of balancing required. Now the reason why the Jade Harvester set is so powerful, I think in my mind, is that the amount of insane damage you dealt when you haunt a second when you haunt a haunted target. There's a huge amount of instant damage, become a very kind of like burst damage build out there. And you also harvest, get all the runes out there, and also it reduces the damage taken by 50% when you do a soul harvest, make your build really, really durable. When you run high rift, I think that's why a lot of people are running Jade Harvester. It made me kind of like really want a Jade Harvester as well. And you instantly deal 10,000 seconds worth of remaining damage. Like, I don't know what it means, but it means a lot. So then the other thing that the person has been using is the reduced damage 6% per stat of soul harvest. So 10 stat will be 60%. So you reduce 60% on top of another 50%. So yeah, it's a lot of damage reduction out there. Further damage reduction from the mojo that you use, and you can charm the target as well. Wow, I mean that's why the build is pretty tanky. Then you have the little kind of like a small minions to go along with it. I don't know how effective they are. I don't think they are that effective, but it's kind of fun to see some like a minion down there. And then this one, normally I won't use it for anything, but yeah, it could be one of those weapons that just happen to be there, then the person will use it. Damn wise, interesting, a mix of them, mix of like you know, DPS, you know, this is for life, the other is to increase resistance. Interesting choice. I probably would put red, perhaps, I don't know. Then there's also increase of intelligence. Legendary Zamwise is the, you know, Stoic iterations, yet another more kind of reduction. And then you have the Bane of the Trap, like every other build is having Bane of the Trap, because the target gets slowed by so many other power or gear out there, and you just Bane of the Trap out of all the mobs out there. And the last one he used is the Bane of the Stricken, which I think at a very high riff it kind of makes sense, but in a mid riff like 50 probably it wouldn't make sense that much, because yeah, I mean, just my thought anyway. So that is one. Power wise, the Horn is the resentful spirit, so you send 2 spirit at the same time. Locust is the you get jump to more targets, so it's more AoE kind of thing. So Harvest is just like you get every rune anyway for this Jade Harvester set. Spirit Walk is to give you the more duration to it, so you can walk further. Horrify is the part whereby, you know, you can increase your armor, which I think in end build probably is important. I do find that Poison Dart is kind of useful because it does give you the kind of mana return when you need 2 extra mana. But like I say, I mean, no, I think this is just a fun build. It's not really something that I could push it to high kind of like, you know, a riff. But I mean, you know, it's interesting to see what people do. This one is to you know, yeah, the damage. I mean, if the character die, they can get resurrected. Then, you know, enemy die within 20 yards, you gain some kind of like life and whatever back, mana back, and, you know, reduction of the skill. Sorry, the cooldown, and the then buff your horns and Lotus Swarm, and also the, you know, additional damage to enemy within 20 yards. I think I'm using the same thing as well for my melee kind of like melee-ish kind of Witch Doctor. So, you know, you can do this like practice here just to understand how the thing works, and you can see that the, you know, the harvest is very, very useful. And you could also rearrange anything that you need. If you need to rearrange all this power, you can do that by just choosing a power. But you cannot pick another power or pick another rune, of course, but I do reconfigure the same thing. Now, for this particular weekly kind of like a challenge, I've also found that the challenge is really the level 1 and level 2. There are quite a decent amount of mobs and elite, but when it comes to level 3, a lot of corridor, and it makes the timing a little bit worse. So my advice is to do as much as you can on level 1 and level 2, and hope to spawn the boss in the opportune time. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoy your challenge riff, and just awareness of what other builds are doing. That's about it. These are the little guys, by the way, which I thought that it was really, really cute. Yeah, where is the offhand item? I thought the guy would carry something here, but anyway, yeah, so enjoy the next clip, which is mainly just the run itself. Alright, thanks for watching.
Glory awaits at the end. Dare to claim.
Needs more time. Need more time. The truth binds you. Not ready yet. The truth binds you. Needs more time. Not ready yet. The truth binds you. Your evil undoes you. Needs more time. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. The truth binds you. Needs more time. Need more time. You die. Needs more time. My strike is true. Not ready yet. Need more time. Your evil undoes you. The spirits aid me. Not ready yet. Needs more time.
A great success.